Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infiniti of Kirkland in Kirkland, Washington, just outside of Seattle. Taking a look at a car that was all new for 2011, the Volkswagen Jetta. And a lot of different magazines and websites had the 2011 Jetta, not only the single best car in the category, but car of the year in many cases. And for me, I want to take a long look at it. A car with standard 115 horsepower, Jetta, kind of a plain looking car. What's all the buzz about? Why is this car captivated the fancy of so many people who are so intelligent about vehicles? And in looking at this car, there's a couple of things that point out. One is that the price point of this car is terrific. It's actually very inexpensive for what you get. And two, it's very big. In the world of subcompacts, this is like a glamour vehicle in the world of small cars. It's definitely the biggest of the small cars. And for somebody who doesn't necessarily need a go-fast vehicle, but they want something that's practical and more significantly spacious, this is an excellent choice. The car is very inexpensive, this particular car, just 10,000 miles and priced in the teens with an automatic transmission and some nice goodies. It seems like a pretty good deal to me. Let's take a look around this particular car. Again, it's got super low miles, so the condition is superb, and there's no scratches or rock chips or anything like that. So this is a good representative car to take a look at a 2011 Jetta. The base model and the S model have the same engine. Believe it or not, it's the same 2-liter engine that's been going around with Volkswagen for 20 years now, and only 115 horsepower, but with the automatic transmission still goes 0 to 60 in about 10 or 11 seconds. So I mean, definitely gets out of its own way while still enjoying 32 miles per gallon out on the open road. So for somebody, economy is the priority. Again, it's a good choice for that. Maybe not sky-high gas mileage like a couple of its competitors, but for the size of the vehicle, you do enjoy a nice experience overall. Let's take a jump in the front seat. Now, the S model comes with tilt steering column. Not only is it tilt, but it's telescopic. And if you have a bad back, you'll love the telescopic feature. The base model does not. If you have a bad back, one of the things is you have to get the seat compromised because your arms can only be in this kind of position. And so if you have to stretch out or what have you, you put a lot of burden on your lower back. By having a telescopic steering wheel, you can set the seat where you want it, regardless of where the steering wheel is, and then you can bring the steering wheel towards you. So your legs are comfortable, your arms are comfortable, and again, you're not putting a lot of burden on your lower back. This is a Tiptronic automatic shifter. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission, so a more modern transmission. And again, enjoys 32 miles per gallon out on the open road. Heated mirrors, exterior mirrors. Again, that's requires the S package to get that. This has front airbags. It has side curtain airbags, side airbags, and then it also has active head restraints in the front. So if you get hit from behind and you're sitting in the front 2 seats, the headrest actually comes and gets your head rather than your head slamming against it to prevent whiplash injuries. Now, I talked about space, and if I look at, I had that seat in a real comfortable position for me, and I'm 6 feet tall. I mean, I have acres of space back here. So again, for that rear passenger, this is great because all small cars, let's face it, they're snug in the back seat. But this, you have tall kids or tall friends, you're the one responsible for the carpool, but you can completely stretch out in here, no problem whatsoever. Jumping back to the trunk. The trunk is huge on this car. It's 15.5 cubic feet, and so that's much larger than most of its competition. And then also it has a 60-40 split folding rear seat, and so you can have 2 people in the back and do just the 40% side for long objects, or just make it like a full sport utility, drop both seats, and you have all the room in the world. Looking at the passenger side, everything looks fantastic. It's a 104.4-inch wheelbase, so a very generous length. And again, you feel that when you're cruising out on the open road. That long wheelbase makes for a more comfortable and relaxed ride, especially if you're stuck on the freeway commuting. Jumping inside, let's take a look. Now, 10,000 miles on a 2011 is kind of no-brainer low miles, and so as a luxury dealership, we really cater to a certain audience where a lot of customers maybe have more than one car, and so they'll have cars that individually don't accrue a lot of miles. This is really great. I mean, 10,000 miles for a 3-year-old vehicle is absolutely fabulous. For somebody looking for something that's big and roomy and comfortable, something that's going to have nice resale value 3-4 years from now. You've seen what 40-50,000 mile Jettas go for. They go for kind of almost this price. I mean, if you're looking at buying a car with 10,000 miles that goes for this, with 40-50,000 miles goes for this, your spread is like nothing. And then of course it's such a, like a brand new car, your risk of things breaking very soon after the purchase. I mean, this one's still under bumper-to-bumper factory warranty, but still, it's nice to know that you have something that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg down the road. In fact, this car might cost you next to nothing if you're planning on keeping it for a couple years. One of the smartest buys here at Infiniti of Kirkland, to say the least, but one of the smartest buys in the car business, and I can see why it's so widely regarded positively by the automotive press. If you have any questions about this car, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My name is Joe Tunney. I'm the sales manager at Infiniti of Kirkland. You can reach me anytime, 425-821-1400, or just drop me an email, joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.